What's up, peeps? Nick Battle, aka Nino's Corner. First off, if you like this content that is coming your way, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, get all the notifications for this channel. And if you're listening to this on any streaming podcast platform, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, like, comment, subscribe, and share. It helps me grow the channel a lot. But today we are here to talk about the recent commitment on the Recruits Corner portion of this channel of Zina Umeozulu, 6'4", 221-pound edge out of Allen, Texas, class of 2024. Now, if you're seeing that last name, you're saying that kind of sounds familiar. Well, it should. His older brother, Neto, is getting a lot of playing time and run here at the left guard position at the University of Texas. What do we love about this pickup? Folks, one thing that Texas has to get better at going into the SEC for 2024 is securing the edge, setting the edge, as my boy Big D likes to say. We got Colin Simmons here just a few weeks ago, the number one edge here in the country, and now we backdoor that with Zina, who is one of the top edges here in the state of Texas and a national top 250 player here in the country. Texas has done an outstanding job of solidifying the interior defensive line positions as well, getting Alex January from Duncanville, Texas, getting DeAndre Robinson from Orlando, Florida, and also getting Melvin Hills from Lafayette, Louisiana. Folks, we are doing what we have to do to understand that when we get to the SEC, it's about winning the trenches, and Texas is doing that with the interior defensive lineman, but also we got to get to the quarterback. One of the most important positions on a football field is the ability to get to the quarterback and get that man on the ground, and Texas is bringing in those players to do that. What do we like about Zina, folks? This is what we like about Zina. Zina is like I said, he's a 6'4", 221-pound edge out of Allen, Texas, a consensus four-star. He is a national 249th ranked player from the On3 industry composite rankings, the number 15 edge in the country, and the number 44 ranked player in the state of Texas. Other sites have him a little bit higher than what On3 has him. I think Rivals has him, as you can see there, national 192 ranked player in the country and the number 9 edge, and ESPN has him as a national number 161st player in the country and the number 22 edge and the number 27 player in the state of Texas. Zina was wanted by a lot of colleges, folks, and let's just take a look at just the list of folks who really wanted him and who offered him a scholarship. Of course, Texas did. Of course, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, the usual suspects, but also schools like SMU and Oregon, Miami, Arkansas, TCU and Florida, Bama, Florida State, Tennessee, LSU. You can see the list, folks. Michigan, Notre Dame, USC, South Carolina, Ole Miss. Basically, folks, a who's who of anybody in college football has offered Zina the opportunity to play at their school because they just feel like he is that good of a player and that good of a prospect. And I totally agree with that. Texas needs to get this edge position right. Texas is doing it very well here for the 2024 class. First getting Colin Simmons and now getting Zina. And guess what, folks? Last year, we did a pretty damn good job as well, getting a guy like Colton Bassett, getting him to flip from OU to Texas, and also getting a guy like Darian Gillette. So Texas is doing some great things, getting that talent on the edge because we have to be able to get to the quarterback, not only this year, but especially next year once we get into the SEC. What do I like about Zina? What do I kind of comp him to? I like Zina from a height and weight profile. It's very similar in a height and weight profile to a Joseph Asai when he was in high school. I'm not saying it's going to be Joseph Asai. Joseph Asai, came up to be a 255 to 260 pound edge rusher and one of the best in the country once he left here. From a size, from a height and weight perspective, Zina is extremely similar to Joseph Asai. I think Joseph Asai has a little bit more quickness to his first step, maybe a little bit more anger sometimes in his quest to the runner or the quarterback. But Zina is right there from a height and a weight comp. We'll see how that turns out when he gets to the college level here. He has to have a mean streak in him if his brother is Neto, because Neto has one hell of a mean streak and is one hell of a player. But yeah, from a height and a weight standpoint, I like the comp of Joseph Asai. I do think Joseph Asai has a little bit quicker first step, but that's a guy who's playing on Sundays now. And if you're just what I think maybe slightly just a little bit behind a guy who's playing on Sundays right now, that just gives you the opportunity to make up and become a better player yourself. And I think he's going to be an awesome player here in Texas and have a chance to come in here and make his stamp on this team. Now, folks, let's go ahead and let's look at his video, and I'm going to go from his junior season and look at when his team Allen played. I think it was Arlington Martin, and he had a hell of a game there. All right, folks, you see Zina, he is number 9. He's coming off the edge. Look at that. Great awareness, gets on the ball. Now, folks, this is Arlington Martin. They put a lot of players, pretty much in college. We got a guy on the team now, Mo Blackwell, who was from Arlington Martin as well. Also had Travell Johnson, who transferred out. But look, a great program that always sends a lot of good players to D1 football. You're going to see him off the edge here, line up over the right tackle, takes on the block and takes on that runner. He is violent, folks. Don't get it twisted. It's not a knock on him by saying maybe that first step's not as quick as Joseph Asai, but Joseph Asai, when you go back and look at the last 20 years, it's one of the best pass rushers we had here on this campus, probably in the last 20 years. That's why he's earning paychecks with the Cincinnati Bengals right now. You see him there, number 9 again. You got to love his game. Very tall, lanky, rangy. Him at 6'4", 220, 225 pounds or so now. You can definitely see the frame where he's going to pack on more weight, folks. Look at a hit. Bam, nice hit. He's going to put on more weight. He's going to be a guy that's going to be 245, 250, pretty easy, if not 260. And do some great things here, folks. I love the pickup. Getting a guy like Zina to couple with Colin Simmons here on the edge, I think is outstanding. Like I said, he has a nasty streak in him. Nice hit. Nasty streak in him that I really like. And I can't wait to see him here on campus. I'm not sure if he's an early enrollee or not. That's some information I got to check on. Nice hit there. Nice hit. That's some stuff I got to check on. But Zina is a really good prospect, and I'm excited that Texas got him. Look at him here, diagnosed to play, takes on the block, and sacks the quarterback. Relentless. Ran through the block, didn't settle for getting blocked, ran through the block and goes in there and gets that quarterback. Let's see what he does here. Is he coming down for a tackle? I haven't watched this film yet. Here he is. That's a big 6'4", 221-pound guy. Comes in there and makes a tackle on a punt return. Awesome play. Awesome play. All right, folks, and we're back. Texas just secured the commitment of Zina Umeozulu, 6'4", 221-pound edge out of Allen, Texas, class of 2024, a national top 250 ranked player here in the country per the On3 consensus, actually 249th ranked player in the country. One of the best edges here in the country as well, one of the top players here in the state of Texas, consensus 4-star guy. Folks, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this commitment from Zina? I actually like it. Texas is fortifying and solidifying that defensive line. We started off with the interior earlier this year, getting Alex January, DeAndre Robinson, and Melvin Hills. And now we're getting those edges in place. Colin Simmons earlier, and now we're getting Zina here. So we got a good group of 5 defensive linemen and edges who are going to be the cornerstone for this 2024 class as we go into the SEC. Excited about the pickup, excited about getting this young man here on campus. I know his parents got to be excited too, because they don't got to travel to 2 different schools to watch their 2 sons play. But on that note, folks, let me know what you think in the comments about Zina. But like we do on this podcast, like we do on all of them, we're going to end this on a good note. Don't be afraid to fail. Outgrow your environment, understand your brilliance. NinosCorner, I'm out, and hook 'em.